What are some keys to creating a successful volume store? That's what I'm going to go over in this video here. I'm going to basically touch on three topics. One being, I've actually wrote notes for this video. Volume, cheapest prices. 2, security. And 3, longevity. So we're going to get into each one of those topics and different reasons and a way to do it successfully if you are looking to create an eBay store or a reselling store using this manner. So the number one, I think, most important thing about buying in volume is the pricing. You can get the cheapest items this way. If you cherry pick things, you're going to pay more for them. But if you can go in and buy by volume, chances are you're going to get the lowest possible price on those items. My probably average price throughout the 22 years I've been doing this is like 10 cents an item. Even my last purchase of 2,000 vinyl records, paid $200 for them. That's 10 cents a piece. So when you buy by volume, you can get the cheapest price out there, usually going for those items. One tip about buying by volume is making sure the items are not cherry-picked already. You're going to want some cherries in there to help you get your money back as soon as possible. So making sure that whatever you're buying by bulk has not been picked through by, say, another seller or a collector, that you are the first, you are, especially if you don't know what you're looking at, that nobody else has touched this, you are the first one in and it's all yours. Obviously, if you're buying something that you know more about, you can use your discretion when you're looking at the collection that you're going to buy. Now, the security part of this is several different reasons. First off, you buy a lot, you go through it and start cherry picking it. You go through, find the best items with the best sell-through rates and get those listed first. The security is getting your money back ASAP so you can turn around, take that money, and invest it in another pile of goodies. So that is the first security thing, is making sure it's not cherry-picked so you can get your money back super quick. Another security feature about buying in bulk is you've got inventory. Depending on how fast you list, it will give you the ability to learn how to list quicker, especially if your whatever you bought is the same item. Bunch of CDs, bunch of vinyl, bunch of hats. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, it's going to get you to be able to refine your process and make it quicker and quicker. And you can use that across the board for all your items. So, lost my thought there for a second because I went off track of my notes, but that's good. So you've got inventory, so you can always put up. So even after you get your money back and you go to get your next lot of volume, you still got stuff you haven't listed yet. So that's just going to be backup stuff that you set aside for now and start working on your new lot that you got in, cherry picking it, pull some of those items out. The beauty about that is things go up in value. Most of the things go up in value over time. So if you don't get it to it today and you get to it next year, it may be worth more then. Like if you bought Funko Pops right now, the value of some of them are going to be pretty low. What will that value of those be in 10 years? Not sure. Will it be something like 90 Star Wars figures where they're not going anywhere? Or will it be something like Pokemon that I put in storage 15 years ago that you put up today, boom, it's gone and you've got good money for it. So there's security with having merchandise. If for some reason you've got to take some money out of the business for a personal reason right off the bat, and you can't go buy more inventory, you've got security inventory already in your storage waiting to go up. Another security feature is bulk. Wholesale it out. You bought it for 10 cents a piece. It's 2,000 items. You get through 500 of it. You've made your money back and you go, you know what? Let me see if I can find somebody to take these 1,500 pieces off my hand for 20 cents a piece. You doubled your money. You can move on to the next, or you can separate that those extra 1,500 items into like items and sell them for $1, $2 a piece in bulk, like on eBay. And then you're 10 times and 20 times in your money, but you're moving it in volume as bulk. So the security way, you've got several ways to move the product if you need to. Now, I'm sure I'm missing things here. This is just kind of a short video, just off the top of my head, spur of the moment thing. But probably the most important one, I won't say most important, but one of the greatest parts about buying by volume and consistently doing is the longevity of doing it. An example, even with this last purchase I bought, 20,000 or I wish 20,000, 2,000 vinyl records for $200. This person now has my contact information. He's always buying collections. His wife don't want that stuff stacking up in the house. What's going to happen? There's a good chance he's going to call me next time he's got a collection he wants to move. Longevity. Most of my stuff over the years have been reoccurring buys. Whether it's from, when Hastings went out of business, I talked to the main guy who runs the closed down clearance companies that buy those companies and clearance them out. He was able to keep me up to date when the stores were getting down to the final day, and one store led to two stores led to four, because I kept in contact with him and was able to score all that merchandise for 10 cents a piece. Something like when I worked with a local record guy here who I cleaned out his back room, and then when it filled up again, guess what? He called me again to come in and clear it out again. And this is stuff that was kind of cherry-picked for his store, but for the internet, it wasn't. So I made tons of money off that stuff. So the one good thing about the longevity is chances are the person you're buying it from is either a collector, or they're some kind of a seller themselves, or they clean out houses. There's people out there who clean out houses and they don't want to mess with that stuff. And they'll sell it to people like me and you who are resellers. And every time they clean, they buy a house to flip, they'll say, hey, come get this stuff from me. And you've got more and more stuff consistently. And there's the beauty of, if it's not worth anything, you donate it yourself. You donate it yourself and you get credit at some of the stores, like a Savers. You can get a coupon code or whatever to get money off. Me personally, I just have a couple of like Red Cross and a Women's and Children's First, a shelter for battered women and their children, who just come to my house and pick up the stuff twice a month. So I have the stuff out front. They come twice a month and pick it up. So it's quick, easy, painless for me. So that's how I weed out the actual, stuff that I don't want to mess with in the lots. So that's, in my 5 minutes of thinking about this and my 5 minutes of talking about it, those are my top tips and things to look out for and things to do, and some of the benefits of if you want to start a store in volume. For me, I think it's the best way. If you don't have, because most people don't have consistent places or consistent way to get high sell-through rate stuff consistently, or your knowledge base is not there. Say you're just starting out, you really know nothing about nothing. Some of these tips will work great for you to buy by volume, and then it can roll over to another buy, another buy, another buy, and you can make your money back pretty quick. So that's why when I do these Saturday buys, I'm keeping you updated on how long it takes for me to make the money back, so you can see for yourself that it's pretty easy not to get behind in doing this if you do it correctly. So thanks, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video.